Ladies and gents, do you remember this character? Well, I've named her. She's Gwen. She's 65 and she has grandchildren. Now Gwen is visiting her grandchildren today and she's wearing another one of her staple uniforms, one that she's worn many, many years and is very, very comfortable in. And she has been just recently browsing through some magazines and thinking, as a woman representing womanhood over 50, I want to represent womanhood over 50 maybe in a more up-to-date way. Gwen's not quite sure how to do it, and she's also thinking, if I just go mad and copy an outfit from this magazine, my grandchildren are going to laugh at me. So I'm going to help Gwen get to the ultimate aim of coming up with an outfit that's more modern in little slow steps. So let's follow along with the story. Gwen is wearing a white shirt she's very, very comfortable with. She has it untucked, it's a fitted shirt, and she's wearing her good old staple skinny jeans, and she's wearing some very, very comfortable trainers she bought about 10 years ago that were very fashionable at the time and incredibly comfortable, still really, really good, haven't worn through, won't give her blisters. And she's added a little pendant on over the top of the blouse, and this is an outfit she is very comfortable in, but aware that actually she's been wearing this for many, many years now, and maybe she needs to actually change it up, but tweak it a bit. So as a representative of womankind, she wants to tweak it a bit. So I'd suggest today, when she's visiting her grandchildren, the first thing she does before she goes, takes off the pendant. Because here there's a pendant and there's buttons on the shirt, there's a pendant here, it's all very busy around here. The necklace doesn't complement the shirt's not complementing the necklace. There's just busyness. It's just been put on as a bit of decoration, but could be improved. So what Gwen does is removes the necklace, the pendant, and she just puts on a little more delicate necklace at the neckline here. Takes away the busyness, more modern to have a little throat necklace, and it's not chunky, so it's not quite so aging. A week later, Gwen is going to visit her grandchildren again. And this time she changes her footwear. She has decided that it's time she really got on board with the white trainers. Okay, they've been around for a long time and people have moved on to black as well, but that's fine. White trainers with the white shirt, nice and fresh. But she doesn't want these sporty, chunky ones, so she finds some, and I can link some down below. My ones are from Marks & Spencer. I bought them a few years ago, but these don't stand out as being youthful trainers, but at the same time it's a modern look. So she puts on some white trainers along with her skinny jeans, her white shirt and her necklace around the collar, and she undoes a button a little bit lower as well and goes off to visit the grandchildren, feeling a little fresher actually, little fresher. If you're enjoying this video and the story of Gwen, do give me a thumbs up. This does help my videos, so thank you very much for those who have been doing that. It is working, and anyway, roll on. Let's see what Gwen does next. Another week passes and it's time for Gwen to visit the grandchildren again. And this time during the week she'd gone shopping. She had bought herself from Amazon, and this shirt's linked in my Amazon stores, America and the UK, by the way, if you open up show more. But she has bought herself a shirt, a loose shirt. It's white, she's sticking with her white, you know, she's used to that. But it's a loose shirt. I'm rather liking this rather loose look. The tail's a little bit longer, so it's covering a bit more of the areas she wants hidden. It's looser, a much more modern cut, and actually a more modern way to wear the skinny jeans with a looser top rather than a tight-fitting top. More balanced. And she can see this, and she's picked up those little tips as she's been reading her magazines. But she's also heard of something called the crew cuff, and has a little play with that as well. As she's rolling up her sleeves, she decided to play with the crew cuff. Not perfectly, you know, this is an experiment, but what she did was took her sleeve and she took it up and then turned it up again. I mean, she's practicing. Gwen, she's only just discovered this week, you know, Gwen. So there we go. Right, so she's turned it up and she's got the cuff here showing, and she's quite pleased because she's done a crew cuff. Look it up. I'll link down below some instructions on how to do a crew cuff, because mine's not perfect. Gwen's wasn't perfect either. But she's tackling it and she's trying to cuff up her shirts in a more modern way, her nice, loose, modern cut shirt. And off she goes to see the grandchildren with her white trainers on, her necklace at the inside the collar here, feeling I'm a little bit more with it now. She jiggles around, wiggling her hips. Yeah, I'm feeling cool. Right, what else can she do? Another week's passed. And during the week, Gwen has been reading again. She has been studying and she's realised that skinny jeans aren't out. Skinny jeans can still be worn, but the more modern way is to wear them with a looser top, as she has done, and then balance the footwear with the top, something a little bit more outrageous. And she's got confidence. Gwen's got confidence. She's brimming with confidence now because the grandchildren haven't laughed at her. They've not really noticed this slow conversion of Gwen. And that was her aim, to do it slowly so people it wasn't a shock. And it was just working. So she feels those final tweaks that's going to be a little bit more outrageous she can get away with. So she went shopping again and bought herself some biker boots. And what she's looking for is some really sturdy boots. And she's got some biker boots now, but there's lots of chunky boots out in the shops at the moment to be worn with the looser tops that actually go with the skinny jeans. So she goes off to see the grandchildren today in her more chunky boots with the skinny jeans. Oh, and she's also noticed that actually that the skinny jeans need turning up because they need to be slightly cuffed and there needs to be about an inch or so of skin or half an inch of skin showing. So she has turned up her skinny jeans to just above the top of the boots, showing a little bit of skin and feeling, yeah, quite there now, quite there. So I hope you've enjoyed the evolution of Gwen. If you want to see the video where I introduced Gwen but I hadn't named her, is linked above, and I'll see you all in another outfit.